Then you get a bit more eyeliner under the eye. Which if you do it properly, you can just leave it like that. Or, you can rub that in a bit also. It's a lot better if you use an actual applicator so that it doesn't get all over your face. And then, you put a bit more on the top of each eye and just rub that in. Which again is going to look a lot better when it's actually finished. Another thing that you could use the blue eyeliner for, especially if you have a lighter version of it, is to make the small outline of veins along your face. Which, again, could work out really well. Now I'm just going to get some more of this blue eyeshadow, and just put that over the eyeliner. This is where an actual applicator might do it better. Again, it's more about interpretation. During this process, a little bit of the face stuff may get rubbed off, so you might want to choose to do that after, or you might just put a bit more on again afterwards. Either way is fine. Another thing that you might want to do here is, sorry, this is taking a bit of time, but good makeup, no doubt you'll know, can take a bit of time. You get the purple and slightly put that over the rest. Rub it all in together. It'll make a kind of bruised look. Oh, and while I'm doing this, I'll show you what I was talking about before. That if you get the blue eyeshadow, get a bit of that, and just put it over your lips. I want to put a bit of it around your lips. Then we get the mascara. This is something that we actually came up with on the day. I'll show you that in a minute. What you might want to do is just, because obviously your eyelashes might have been affected by all the eye shit you're doing earlier. Just get those out a bit. And obviously a bit, making them a bit of a darker colour if they got all covered in powder. Might want to do a bit over your eyebrows as well. They've gotten all powdery. You might want to use black liquid eyeliner for this part because it's really hard with mascara. But basically, get a bit of a mascara and you can sort of rub it down, make it look like the victim has been crying, which is always a good look. Obviously actually connect it to the eye. It may stain a bit more than you'd like it to, as you may see here, but you go around that really easily again with more blue eyeshadow. And just rub that in, and that will make it look older as well. You might as well do some makeup over it if you want the person to look like they were wearing some when they died. Together, and then it looks kind of old and stained, which is really good. And you might also want to get some black eyeshadow and just mix that in a little bit with the skin and eyes to give it a sort of greyish tinge. Having a bit of trouble opening my black eyeshadow now. This one you just want to dab on and then rub it in. This doesn't look as good right now, but yeah. Other does, but then you pretty much get the point. As a final thing, oh no, wait, no. Let me just tell you something else I remembered. One thing that you might want to do, if I can get this to come out looking right, is get a little bit of the purple and just dust it down your cheek. Sort of make it look a little shadowy. Because obviously when people die, their cheekbones become more prominent, obviously because of the flesh degrading from inside. And as a final thing, you might just want to get a bit more powder and just put that anywhere that still isn't pale enough, or anywhere that's been affected by the rest of the stuff. Yes. And basically that's how we did it. The thing. Then obviously you just... Obviously, a dead person is not going to have perfect quality hair, so you're going to want to mess with that a bit. And what you may want to do is get a bit of water and just throw it in the hair and brush it like that, because then it will look a bit more messy. And what you might want to do as well is get some fake blood and just, and this is better if it's edible or non-toxic, just throw it all down your face or make some cuts, whichever way you want to do it really. Put your piercings back in if you had any. And then you're basically done. Yeah. Again, obviously, it looks a lot better if you spend more time on it, but videos can only be so long. I'm probably going to have to edit a lot of this down anyway. And another thing that I'm going to show you is how to make ballistic bruises. I had some on my wrists, so I'm going to tell you about the lip gloss. Well, you can just add that if you like around the lips, skin even if you want to give it a glossy, shiny sort of tone. Either way works. That lip gloss tastes terrible, by the way. Okay, what you want to do for bruising... Oh, actually not, this has probably gone on long enough, so I'm going to do that in a separate video. Okay, so, that's pretty much how you look like a dead person. It's also good to add bloody ripped clothes. And if you're a girl, or even a guy, because that's just nice, have nice rip down here. Obviously not showing off too much if you don't want to look like a whore, if you're a girl. But yeah. So yeah, that's basically it. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and good luck being dead. It certainly worked out well for me, except for when nobody would help me and they just filmed my corpse while I lay dead in a bath of blood. It was fun.